Let's take a special quiet time together called meditation. It's a way to help our minds and bodies feel calm and happy. Don't worry, we won't need to do much. We'll just take a few deep breaths and think about something special. If you're uncomfortable with the practice of meditation, please feel free to go to the next chapter of the podcast on the timestamps below. As we say in the coloring book, you come from a rich history of women who used their bodies, all types of bodies, to speak when it was most difficult to be heard. They cared about you without knowing your name or face. We at A Feminist History Of hope to introduce you to their names and their stories. But first, let's start with your story. Let's take a few deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Now let's think about the palm of your hand. If you can, look at it. If not, just picture it in your mind. Think about your palm and the first woman who ever held it. Maybe it was your mom, grandma, or another special person. Can you see how small your hand was in theirs? Can you picture their face? Feel the warmth of their hand, or remember their scent. Let's take another deep breath in. And out. Stay with that feeling of trust and safety if that's what you need. You can sit with that trust, that safety, that care, all the food those hands made, wounds those hands soothed, fears those hands brushed away, all the friends those hands held. Take all you need from those hands. Or you can imagine, who taught her to hold you like that? How small were her hands when she was a child? In her mother's hands, in her sister's hands, in her auntie's hands, in her grandmother's hands. Right there in your palm are all the women who caused you to be. All their joys, their journeys, their courage, their suffering, their ease and hurt, their friends and healing. Each decision they made to move east, west, forward, or back. Each lesson they learn, fast or with difficulty. Each tear they wiped off a crying face. Each famine and flood they survived. Each instinct they followed or ignored. Each pain they soldiered through in the name of cooking, of care, of duty, of survival, of love. Everything, everyone that came before you has endured, has hoped, has lived and fought and loved. And because of all these mistakes, lessons, and successes, and sometimes in spite of them, you are good job.